Right, vlog number 1. So this week, Monday, Redmen podcast. Tuesday, Spotify HQ with James Allcott for his podcast. Wednesday, watch along for the League Cup semi-final. Thursday, the best Scouse joke of all time. What a reference. I'm going to Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly.
Milk. Ugh. It's what Ian Rush drinks.
And then Friday, it's my birthday when I become the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. What I'm going to try to do in addition to all this, though, is set a couple of personal/professional goals, and my aim is to hit them during this week. Now, I'm going to ease back in because of how busy it is. Goals are as follows. Number 1, record a piece of content to go on this channel with James Allcott. And 2 is film the upcoming promo for MAYCH TV. I'm rebooting, this is part of it, but I want to do an introduction to me, so I need to speak to everyone at Redmen and sit down with my family and do all that. So if I can accomplish those this week, then in addition to everything else, I think it will have been a good week. We'll check back and see how we crack on with it. Monday. The agenda for today and the regular agenda for Mondays is to record the Redmen Originals podcast on the Redmen YouTube channel, then do the Bias Football podcast for Redmen Plus. My Monday mornings are normally school run, then find a nice quiet place at home to sit down, catch up on the highlights or whatever from the weekend, write the agendas for both of those pods in a nice, calm, peaceful environment. However, the kids don't go back to school till Tuesday. They're here with my nephew. We're also in post-Christmas hell, where every decoration from the house is currently sat on the floor that needs sorting. So, yeah, off to a flyer. On the plus side, at least it's pretty plain sailing. Let's head into the office to record the podcasts. Yes, anyway, plain sailing, head to the office and record the podcast. Cleared the front. Absolutely forgot to clear the back. Sight. Hi everyone.
Oh, hi.
What's happening?
Hi.
It's awkward that, right?
It is a bit. Yeah. Who are you waving at?
What are you doing?
Your phone.
I'm sort of waving at you.
It kind of looks like you're waving at the phone.
I mean, literally, I am waving at the phone.
Okay.
Hi.
Phone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, S24.
Oh, no.
What's S24?
Is that your phone?
Oh, I thought it was like a postcode you were giving a shout out to there. Like
West Side! S24! S24 massive.
Well done. Cool. Thanks. Hey everyone, it's the Bias Football podcast from the Redmen Originals here on Redmen Plus. You guys are boss for joining us. Hopefully we will deliver an excellent show. I want you to name me the top 6 managerial targets according for most likelihood of next Everton manager.
Graham Potter.
Wait, calm down.
Get your fingers ready.
And third favourite is Scott Parker.
No.
No way.
No.
It's worse than I thought.
Scott Parker.
Oi, oi, oi.
I never would have got that.
Tuesday.
So, Lime Street Station to travel down to London to see James Allcott to do his podcast at Spotify.
So, London. I am here to do the Ripple Effect podcast with James Allcott. Spotify HQ is just here, and I've been sent to the quote-unquote secret entrance, which I don't know if I can therefore show you, but I'll give you a little glimpse of it in a second. James and I go well back, way back to the Ball Street days, the halcyon days.
Well taken.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Wheel of Wank. I'm joined by lovely James Allcott.
Hello, mate.
Welcome back to Social Club. We're going to be talking relegation battle. You may have noticed we've drawn in a bit of clickbait, unless you come here every week. If you've been drawn in by clickbait, you're angered by that, tough tits, this is the show.
And yeah, I did a podcast this time last year. I was on it. Good God, I'm more out of breath than I should be. Christmas. So I'm delighted to be back. Always a good time. James is one of the absolute best of the best. It's been a pleasure to watch his rise on YouTube. So yeah, maybe I can learn a thing or two while I'm here. Really? I thought it was fine.
Yeah. Preemptive strike.
Cool. So, this particular segment of the video was me walking around the studios in Spotify, looking at all these amazing looking posters that they've got on the wall, and being really funny, like side-splittingly funny. And talking about how little I'd heard of them, or, oh, look, there's Louis Theroux, he's got too many microphones. That's funny, isn't it? And inner monologue can't be an inner monologue. If you're saying it out loud, that would be an outer monologue, for example. But look, I can't assure you more that this would have been probably the funniest segment, not just of this vlog, but probably of all of the vlogs. There's Jack, mate. I've seen some videos of him. Partners, we've got Laura Whitmore, she's class, an in-style Liverpool fan, etc. But yeah, I put the microphone in my pocket. And here he is.
Looking tiny again, next to every single time. Thank you. Can you do the approach again, just but at a lower level?
And here he is.
Because I can't do it unless, or if I come here.
It is an absolute pleasure
Hello,
to
mate.
be with James again.
Good to see you, pal.
I haven't seen you since the FCAs last year.
No, that's not true. I saw you at the O2.
Oh, of course, duh.
Is that the O2?
Sorry, we played the O2.
Stuff.
Played the O2 and
Yeah,
you came
you
to
knew
see
that,
us.
didn't you? You knew
I
that.
forgot. I genuinely forgot about that. The time we had a good cuddle at the FCAs. We were looking our best. We were in our finery.
Yeah.
And everything was
Did
good.
you go this year?
No, did I fuck? It was down here. It was down here, and I wasn't going to win an award.
We got the silver award this year, and we lost out to a channel that uses copyright footage, and I'd never heard of. So
Sounds like YouTube
Sounds
in
like the
2024, 25. I got absolutely destroyed for being very critical of Naby Keita on the podcast last year.
Right.
And I have to be careful this
we've
year.
got to talk about him again, haven't we?
Looking forward to that. So we're doing I'm ranking the 10, the most expensive Liverpool transfers of all time. I'm ranking the 10 most expensive, right?
Yes, but it's kind of one of those ones where for the viewer it'll be a bit like blind rankings,
Yeah.
because you'll know your list. But as we go from the cheapest of the 10 to the most expensitive,
Yeah.
they won't know who's going to go
In
where.
the order.
Okay.
That makes perfect
Retention.
sense. Probably. And then we're going to have just a general chat about Liverpool.
Yes, mate. Looking forward to it.
But perfectly within my wheelhouse. Love it.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Virgil van Dijk, you knew it was worth paying 70 odd million because you're going to get the jump.
The better you become, the harder it is to find players who can do that as well. And that gets a little bit lost sometimes. People go, well, Liverpool, they bought X, Y, and Z. It's like, there was a world of difference when we bought Mane. He was the only lad in our front three who basically had any pace pretty much. Salah came in, obviously Firmino was already there. And then all of a sudden you've got this front three. And then, well, Christ, what do you do next?
Yeah.
How do you fill out your squad around that without buying a bunch of bums who just want, don't really want to, you haven't got the desire to play
And
for.
I think it's a really tough pressure to step into that as well.
Yeah, and they've tried that, and that's where squads fall from the top, because what you should always do is buy better than your first team.
It's all done.
This chair's down as well. This is bollocks. For fuck's sake. That was such an opportunity there for me.
Wednesday. School run? Excited? Excited for school? Before you go, if you have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
Invisibility.
Nice.
Oh, flight.
Flight?
Think about it. No travel needed. The only thing you actually need to travel is probably like a sandwich.
Yeah.
So you could just have like a bag with like a sandwich in it.
Yeah.
And you could
Possibly some sort of sports drink to keep your
Yeah.
levels up.
Yeah. You could just have like a bag on you, and you could just pick out stuff while you fly and be like, oh no, and then you just keep going.
Sounds perfectly reasonable to me. Right, have a boss day.
I will.
Love you.
Yeah.
Right, gym time. I haven't been in forever. Literally forever. You go on regularly, so you'll be fine. I might die. You go and get our space.
I'll get your space and I'll be prepared to do CPR.
Just join me the pivotal moment of my workout. Oh, it's a deep bed. It's so deep. How did I do? No CPR? Not today. Not today.
Is this not someone's job? That is not me.
It's your job
I
now.
can see whose job it is right now, yeah. You, Steve. You're the person.
That's the default message in this place.
Paul, will you tell someone to do it? Steve! So, yeah, it's watch a long day, which is fine. Liverpool semi-final of the EFL Cup, great stuff. Should be happy times regardless. And then, basically, Nabsy's offered us free food. So just... And Chris is not going to eat any of it. You had some rice and beans.
Yeah.
Errol's going to eat some now.
Yeah, of course.
What have you had so far?
Pizza and chips.
It's good, isn't it?
I might just dive on this, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right then, let's watch a long time. Well done, Steve.
I've just showed the whole internet. A picture of what I used to look like with hair.
How did they react?
Do you want to see it?
I've rated out of 10 in the comments below. just heard Steve describe himself as a pussy magnet.
Someone's called him Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Okay, cool. What about that?
Ball in behind for Darwin Núñez. Goal, good save from Bergvall. Much more dangerous already, though, Chris.
Salah just knows where Núñez wants the ball, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And it's the same place every time, and we never score from it, but it's really good.
Horrible human being.
Listen, it's not me missing it.
That is my best friend scraping the ice off my windows because my boot is frozen shut, which has my scraper in it. Chris Pajak, man, ice scraper, legend. Undoubtedly putting in a better shift than most of Liverpool's players tonight, but that's another story for another day. You also gave me my first birthday presents as well. What a guy. Not all heroes wear capes, ladies and gents. Some of them wear woolly hats as well. Also, the the automatic opener on the gate is broken, so we just got out to put the code in as well. just a genuine god amongst men.
Thursday.
Dan and Chloe are recording a version of the famous milk advert for the head of the Accrington Stanley game.
Do you want me to give you lemonade?
You got any lemonade?
Yeah, if you want.
Milk?
Yeah, well, Sally said if I don't drink enough milk, I'll only be good enough to play for Accrington Stanley.
Accrington Stanley? Who are they?
Exactly.
Right, let's go, Chloe, that's it, yeah.
So yeah, here we are, Accrington Stanley, and here is the ground. Cool, aren't it?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying how white the snow is.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
The fact that no one's touched it.
I'm amazed there's not like a snowman in the middle of the pitch or something. It feels like a wasted opportunity.
Maybe we should do that.
Before we leave,
Yeah.
snowman before we go. Yeah, definitely.
Like we come back kind of thing.
Yeah.
From their spin class in Clitheroe. Because they can't train anywhere because the weathers are so bad.
Yeah.
So we are wearing a special shirt, which is the blue shirt.
Oh, really?
So two of the lads will either have that on or they will be around with it, so we can suss that one out. So this is kind of the changing.
Yeah.
Full of sweatiness and
It smells like a changing room, definitely.
Oh, you're in here. So these are the shirts that I thought. Well, you can't reveal them yet.
Oh, okay, no problem. It won't be
so
so
these
late.
are the shirts that you can't yet reveal them.
Oh, very cool.
We don't care for Jed's ideas.
No, we put together a little funny thing. We think
there's not a lot to our ground. There's no upstairs, down. Well, there is upstairs at the gallery. But. I'll hop onto that afterwards or before or whenever if it's something you want to do. But you don't.
Touch base and see where he's at and where we're at, sort of thing later on. So good.
Cool, isn't it? Really cool.
Perfect.
Is that press conference?
That's not the room, mate.
Just have a quick,
go for it.
quick
Yeah,
nose.
just there's some coffee and tea
Amazing.
in there.
Amazing.
Yeah, so on mine now it says please select a different channel.
Am I right in thinking you support Everton?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Would it make any sweeter to get one over on being
You could say that, yeah. I mean, you know, the amount of times that I've gone on Saturday after the derby or whatever it is, a defeat, but, you know, it's one of them, isn't it? I want the best for Accrington Stanley. It's, you know, never mind sort of, you know, for Everton, you know, we've got them connections in terms of all my family, a mixture of reds and blues.
And obviously massive events, you didn't really miss a game back then. You obviously worked with Stevie as well during the time of the club. Like,
Don't know.
Just do a chat and do
that. Pretty cool, that, yes. So they've got a secret brand new shirt that by the time this is out will be out, of course. But yeah, it's all very, very hush hush. They're doing the kit, I guess, like announcement or whatever in the middle of the pitch. This is cool. Honestly, the inside of this stand, it's like the TARDIS-esque in that, you know, you've seen the footage from outside. It's just a football ground, and you come in here, it just runs the whole length of the ground. So yes, Accrington Stanley, who are they? They're a team that Liverpool have played one competitive game against before in the past, all the way back in 1956, so long ago in fact. There weren't too many players really that I've got a great deal of knowledge or experience with. primarily, it's worth mentioning that Billy Liddell, one of the all-time legends of the football club, scored the 2 goals in a 2-goal win. But actually, one little bit of a little Paul Maitch trivia, if you will. Featuring for the Reds that day was Alan Allcott. Now, I have been coached by Alan Allcott before. I mean, in that way that anyone who's ever been to a summer soccer school has been coached by anyone who's involved with it. But yeah, he used to run a series of soccer schools in Allerton. Yeah, for a number of years, every summer I'd go down to those things. So yeah, that's my very tangential connection to the Liverpool Accrington Stanley history. Did a couple of friendly games. The first going all the way back to 1893 when they actually played at the Crown Ground, Liverpool FC, the ground that is now technically this. These days it's known as the Wham Stadium, or you know, as Ryan Reynolds would say, yeah, class. This is so cool. I love coming to random football grounds. The amount of investment, and again, when you consider that stand behind me is the one that we were in for the fantastic bar area and all that kind of stuff, and you would never know, honestly never know it from the outside at all. Dan is currently interviewing the manager. Wonderful moment where he thought he was interviewing the assistant manager, and he's a humble guy. He didn't hold a grudge against us for it, but yeah, very cool. Interviewed a couple of it's just a bunch of Scousers we've been speaking to today, all of them dead excited to get to Anfield and see what they can do with it. Can they have a giant killing in the FA Cup? Obviously, let's hope not, because it's not technically my birthday, but I'm calling it my birthday weekend. So you know, any love that I've accrued for Accrington today will get in the bin if they do get something against us for the weekend. So yeah, one little last look around and then head back, I think. So this bit here, I'll start walking on the snow because it's really hard. This bit here is the away end, which you can see is the only uncovered stand in the ground, which I'm absolutely here for, by the way. And a little interesting note, the one over here, which is the Eric Wally stand. So I was just told that basically they sold a player to Ipswich and used the money, a chunk of the money, to basically fund that stand. It sounds stupid, but I love that. It's nothing I ever thought about. You don't think about how Liverpool go about making the money or whatever. You just, you know, it's just like people come in, they buy tickets, they buy merchandise, you know, players come, players go, TV deals, etc., etc. I love the idea that you have a player who does really well, you get sold to a bigger club, and rather than, you know, necessarily, you can buy more players, but actually you can put a greater foundation in place for your football club. So yeah, look at it. The stand that Cameron Burgess bought, effectively. Love that. And then there's also this, which is like the changing rooms are underneath, and then they've got this like bar on top, and there's an extra, like, I think it's like 40 or 50 seats up there. So you can get like a VIP view of the game and nice facilities. Just mad. Again, we went to Union Saint-Gilloise, a team that plays in the Europa League, a team that's won like the top division in Belgium, you know, one of the most times of any team in that entire country. And Accrington Stanley in League Two have got, I think, better facilities. I love it. I love the organic nature of it. It really sort of appeals to me. And my old school Premier Manager player back in the day, when you could build your stand up and pick your sponsor boards and all that. Yeah, I've had a boss time. I really genuinely love this. I hope you have too. Still to come, tomorrow is my birthday. Will that top this? That's a high bar. If you've enjoyed the vlog so far, like, and do subscribe to the channel as well.
Friday. Birthday.
I love my daddy so much. He makes me laugh. Me. Ha 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 ha. My daddy's favourite song is I'm blue, never do, never die.
Absolutely not, but carry on.
A picture of my daddy when he was younger.
What, like yesterday?
I already turned it off.
Birthday trim sorted. Well, beard trim anyway.
Right, let's have a birthday present roundup then, in no particular order. My dad got me the best of 2000 AD and the V for Vendetta Deluxe Edition, which I've got an Alan Moore shelf, one of my favourite writers of all time. Met him, brilliant guy. I've got like a normal edition, but this is look at this. Ooh. So there you go, fulfilling my comic book nerd. There, my dad, the man he helped me become. Dragon Ball Z movie collection, Blu-ray is right. Caramel crispy fudge.
What are you?
Batman Resurrection. There's a new Batman book that follows on from the 89 Batman films. From Mr. Chris Pajak, boom, a tale of two halves, a complete guide to football video games, which anyone who ever watched the Retro Football TV channel will know that this is the one. This is the one. And in a very similar mould from Charlie, the Game Boy collection, cover collection, which has got loads of, yeah, basically boss bits about the Game Boy. I've literally got... That was an unhealthy rattle for such an old console. And yes, because the kids got me Castle Grayskull for Christmas, because yes, look, I am a huge man-child. Man-at-Arms. And now apparently they bought the wrong one. They were meant to buy the one that fits in with the figure line. Instead they didn't. They got this Battle Cat, which is basically effectively life-size. So if I ever need to get through the snow again, I can probably ride this to safety. And also because I'm a grown-up and because you get to do what you want when it's your own birthday, I also bought this. I pre-ordered this many months ago. I've not even looked at it. Oof. Oof. The Knight Rider Transformer mashup. Dear Lord, do you even open that? I've got to open it a little bit, haven't I? Oh no. But look, it's a Knight Rider Transformer. Maybe another day. Now the question is, should I be unboxing all of that stuff or not? Does anyone even remotely care? The kids are going to care. The kids are going to go mad for it. If you think I should be unboxing the toys with my children, then drop a like and let me know in the comments underneath. Whew. Right, all I've got to do then is a little bit of a gathering at ours, and then on Sunday it's my sister's birthday over the weekend, so yeah, we have a bit of a family get together, and that is the end of the week. Did I attain my goals this week? Wanted to make a piece of content with James Allcott. Tick, I've done that. That should be going out this week. We had a good old chat about whether the Premier League was stronger when Manchester United were winning all the titles, or whether it's stronger now amongst other stuff. And I also wanted to film the rest of the promo video for this channel with Redmen and Family, and I did that as well. Tick, that should be going out this week. Hopefully. That's a monstrous edit. I hope I've not bitten off too much. But yeah, this is the first vlog. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. Thought on anything you'd like me to cover from life in general in the comments below. And other than that, I will see you with another weekly vlog next week.